Welcome to the DentiMax Tip of the Week. Today, I wanted to chat with you guys about late fees and how you can assign those late fees in the software without having to go through each ledger and do it manually one by one. So if we go to the left-hand side and choose Activities, and I come down and select Late Charges, there's actually this lovely tool that does all the work for you. So you come in here and you're going to say which patients, which in this case, just leave it blank so it'll search your entire database. You can choose to include only people with a certain billing code or exclude, which is the more popularly used preference. So for instance, if you have a billing code attached to all your staff members of the letter S and you don't want to give late charges to any of your staff members, you can exclude them here. And then you can also choose what the minimum balance is. So if your office doesn't post late charges unless they have at least $50 or more past due, we can change this to say $50. You can also choose days past due. So if you only start to charge late fees after they are 2 months past due, 3 months past due, whatever the case is, you can alter this here as well. So you can choose the percentage of the late fee, and then you can also assign what the minimum fee is. Then you have a couple options here. So you can choose to not bill patients that are marked as do not bill. For me, that's one that I would check, because if I have them marked as I don't ever bill them, why would I bill them late fees? You also have only charge on transactions that have already been paid by insurance. So if there's something that's outstanding with the patient balance, but it's because insurance has delayed payment, you don't necessarily want to punish the patient. That's not their fault. So you can check that, or you can choose to uncheck it. And then we have do not charge if payment has been made in the last 60 days. So if they are 60 days past due, but they've made a payment in the last 60 days, it just wasn't a full payment, you can choose to not mark them as somebody to get a fee. I'm going to uncheck that. And then only charge the head of household 1 fee per family. So this is going to run your entire database. So if there's 4 people in a family that are all past due, do you want to hit them each with a fee so the family gets a total of 4? Or do you only want to charge 1 fee per family, is what this is asking. And then we can go ahead and select show. It's going to search through all of my patients, and it's going to show me anybody that's eligible to get charged late fees. So in this case, it tells me that Brittany Owen has a total of $130 that is past due, and the late charge for that is going to be $19.50. I can then say post late charges. And then it's going to have me choose what type of account code I want to use for this. I'm going to go ahead and actually create one to work with this. So I'm going to right click and say new account code. I'm going to call it late fee. We're going to go ahead and make this an adjustment and allow for positive. Save our changes. Post late charges. Late fee has been posted. I say okay. And now if I come into the ledger of Brittany Owen, I have a little late fee that's now posted to the ledger for the patient. If you have any other questions over this, feel free to reach out to our training department.